Seems like everywhere we look today, we are seeing a sea of red. This is massive losses today in the stock market. In fact, Dow Jones, look at Dow Jones, down 560 points. The biggest down day in the Dow Jones, If we take a quick look here, we look at the Dow, we're down massively. Look at the S&P, we're down. NASDAQ, we're down. The Russell 2 is down. If we take a look at the Asian markets, they seem to be up in Nikkei, which is in Japan, and Shanghai, China, they seem to be up, but I don't trust these numbers. But like everywhere else is down. If you look across Europe, everywhere is down. If you even take a look at our safe assets, which is bonds, they seem to be down as well. If you take a quick look at oil here, oil seem to be down because of the bombing in the Middle East. We take a quick look at gold, commodities here, they are also down. If you take a look at FX, FX, some are up, some are down. Let's take a look at crypto that's supposed to be the opposite side of the stock market. They are also down. So you're basically, no matter what you do today, you are not going to avoid your portfolio being down today. Let's not forget that basically the world is teetering on the brink of war right now, okay? Stuff like this affect the market. That's number one. Russia could potentially invade Ukraine. That is in the news. So that is an external thing that nobody have the ability to control, right? So you just have to let the governments do their thing, hash things out, sort things out, and then we'll go from there, okay? The US, the EU, Germany, all these countries all over the world are basically involved to try to make sure everything will be good. So the other point that I'm going to point out to you guys today as well is you have to remember Papa Powell is still involved in the market. The Fed are looking to raise interest rate. So that means that growth stock, a lot of stocks will go down. Google, Apple, a lot of them will go down, because the Fed is raising interest rate. The Fed being involved is not a good look. Like right now, we have a situation with geopolitics. We have a situation with the Fed. We have a situation with coronavirus. Here is my portfolio. You guys can see right here, portfolio is down roughly about $12,000, 13%. Okay, this is massive decline in the portfolio. And if I take a quick look at the sections that are down here, you guys can see that we have a huge downturn in the passive income section, pretty much all across the board. Then ARK Invest. This is just in the past month. ARK Invest is down. Basically everything. Cryptocurrency is down big time. So basically everything is down. I've made some changes to some of this section here. The only thing that we can do to our portfolio in times like this is just to not panic. Just wait on the market. Let everything play itself out. There's a lot of things going on in the world that is making the market so uncertain. The Federal Reserve is basically battling inflation. There's inflations to worry about with the Federal Reserve. There's geopolitics with Russia and Ukraine. Shortage of goods and services. Things like ships have been blocked, shipping lanes of all over the world. There is, a lot of things. This coronavirus, to deal with. So like, there's a lot of things in the world that is just spooking the market right now. So, and the thing is, there's a lot of things that is uncertain with the market. So what I'm planning on doing is that I'm just staying put. I'm not doing anything, because a lot of these stocks that I have in here, a lot of them still pays their dividend. Because remember, the main reason why I'm buying stock is I'm buying stock because they pay dividend. They pay me a little bit of money every single time, Look at all this right here. This was paid to me in the past month. The pay is like, that's like $90, almost $90 here that got paid to me in the past month. That is the reason why we're buying stock. Remember, stock can go up, it can go down, it can go up, it can go sideways. You cannot do anything. But the whole point of buying stocks is to try to generate another stream of income. So when the portfolio goes down like this, quite frankly, I think is more of a buying opportunity. Because if you guys remember, I'm right here on this channel, and I'm going to link some of those videos right here for you to watch. If you want to go back and watch what I was saying back then. During this time, this was when 2 years ago, I can't believe it's almost 2 years now, when we had the huge drop in stock market was going down every day. And I was telling everybody, stay calm, stay calm. Remember, you are buying a piece of company. You're buying into companies. You're buying an ownership stake into companies. So a lot of these things that is just happening, there's a lot of things that are unknown and uncertain, but it pays to just stay calm and just keep on with the program. If you have money to invest, stay calm and just buy in the dip. Like for me, certainly not financial advice here, I can only say in my videos, but for me, I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did during the beginning of coronavirus. I was buying the dip. I was putting money into the markets pretty much every day. That's what I was doing back then. And look at this, the market dropped almost 30%. And guess what happened since then? When everything just played itself out. Everything played itself out, and then see what happened. So the top here, the market went up 107%. Way higher than the previous high here. Way higher than this. Okay. It basically doubled in like a very short time. The market basically doubled here. And if you are taking a look at what is going on in like the let's just take a quick look at this, right? In the past day, well, we're still in the day right now. We're currently down 2%. If you take a look at 5 days, we're down 4% in 5 days on the S&P 500. If you take a look at the month here, we're down 8%. 6 months, we're basically back down to where we were at the beginning of the year. We're up 8% here. Basically we've lost all that stuff. We're down 2% in the past 6 months. Year to date in 2022, we are down 10% in the market. And then if you take a look at the past year, we're still up. We're still up in the past year. We're still up 13%, almost 12%. And the past 5 years, we're up 91%. So anytime in the past 5 years, if you just didn't do anything, just leave your money in the markets, you would have been just fine. And that is exactly what I'm planning to do right here in the markets. Okay, let's just run through this section here. You guys know I always like to do that. So today the portfolio is down almost 3,000 as I'm recording this video. No dividend paid today. The past week, in the past 7 days, the portfolio is down almost $10,000. $2 was paid in dividend. If you look at the past month, okay, in the past month, we're down $12,000 and we got paid almost $90 in dividend in the past month, $12,000. And if you take a quick look here, look at the past 3 months, we're only down $8,000. $8,000 is not only, but we're down $8,000 in the past 3 months. And if you take a look at the past year, we're down $1,600 and we've made a total dividend of $927 in dividend. This is quite nice. This is the things that I stay focused on. The portfolio can go up and down as much as it wants, but this dividend basically just keeps coming in regardless of what's going on in the market. That's the thing that you guys should remember in days like this. And if I look at the all time, the portfolio is still up 9,023%. And it has generated $1,117 in passive income, even though in the past month the portfolio is down $12,000. So what I'm trying to say is that it pays to just stay calm during times like this in the market, because this has happened before, it's happening now, and it's probably going to happen again in the future. But we all still have to make money in the markets. We all got to put our money into work. If you have to put money into work in the real estate, cool, it's good. Real estate has been going up in the past year or so, but the stock market has been going up too. If you just recently have had this downturn, like I just showed you guys, the market basically doubled right here. From the March lows all the way to the highs that we recently had, it doubled 105%. I would say I would stick with the camp of stay calm in the markets. Just stay calm. Don't sell anything. Don't do anything. Like for me, that's what I'm doing. I'm staying calm. I'm just putting my money consistently. Whatever money I'm putting in every day. Like if I show you guys today, I just put $150 to work today, and that bought stocks across the board for me. And it's the same thing that I'm gonna do. In the past week, I put $600 to work, even though the market has been going down. In the past month, I put $2,700 to work, even though the market has been going down. So I just keep on I stick with the same thing. If you look at the past 3 months here, I've made $300 here. So the dividend are coming in, everything is coming in. All I'm saying is stay focused. There's a lot of things that we can't control. We cannot control what the Fed does. I think this picture right here explains a lot of things. We cannot control what this guy does. He don't really care about the market. He's not looking at the world with the stock market. But whatever he's doing there is going to affect the stock market. We cannot control what happened with the illness 19. We cannot control it. We cannot control what the Fed does with their interest rate. There's nothing we can do. So all this adverse effect that is happening to our portfolio, we just have to stay calm with the way things are going and just keep on buying into the markets. That is just my 2 cents of the market right now. So let's move on to some of the changes that I've made to the portfolio, and then I'll come back to wrap this up. So as you guys can see here, the portfolio is basically getting decimated right now because the market has been down, for the past week, and the market went down a lot. Some of the things that I've been doing is just to concentrate my portfolio more into my high conviction sections. And for the most part, my high conviction section of the portfolio is the passive income section. So what I've been doing is I've been reducing on my higher risk bet. I've been reducing them to about 1% of the portfolio. Even ARK Invest, I recently just reduced it to about 1% of the portfolio. And then even if I go into the cryptocurrency section, what I'm going to do now is some of my highest conviction stocks when it comes to the cryptocurrency section is Coinbase, Nvidia, MicroStrategy, Square, PayPal. Those are my highest conviction stock. So I'm going to show you, I haven't done any changes to this. I want to do the change, and then you'll see, what the change is about, what I'm trying to do in this section. I'm going to concentrate more allocation into Coinbase, into Nvidia. I'll do that right now and get back to you. So if you take a look here, you can see that this is 1% for the cryptocurrency section. If we now go into it, so as we go into it here, you guys can see this is the current allocation here. And what I'm doing is basically I'm concentrating my money into my higher conviction stocks that regardless of whatever happened in the market, I don't mind holding it. Like Coinbase, I made it 65%. I don't mind holding it. Nvidia, even with the ups and downs, let me show a week here. Even in the ups and downs, it's up in general. But I don't mind having a little bit more Nvidia anytime. I'm holding more of that. I've reduced this ones. They used to be 4%. I've reduced them down. So no new money will be added to it. MicroStrategy, I bumped that up to 10%. I like the person that runs this company. I did a video about him before. It seemed like a level-headed guy, someone that knows what he's doing. So I'm investing in him there. And then Square, I reduced that to 5%. PayPal, I reduced that to 5% as well. So, I think this is one of the best way that would see the portfolio through this downturn. So, I'm gonna just keep the portfolio like this, keep it a little bit lean, and just focus my money into my higher conviction stocks. During this downturn, and hopefully, the market bounce back over time. You guys can see it's pretty brutal out here. So the last but not least here, these are some of the changes that I made with the portfolio. So this is the last part of these changes. So I'm cutting out ARK Invest. Now, what I did was I reduced this to about 1%. It used to be about 6% before. I reduced it to about 1% because I was doing a lot more research into ARK strategy, and it certainly looks like during the time of high inflation, some of her stock will get beaten down a lot. And the current stock price right now used to be at $125. Now is at 70 something. Who knows? Maybe it could go to 35. Maybe it could go to 25. And that would be a better entry point I am looking to just reduce my risk. So I sold $4,000 out of this, and I'm gonna spread that money around across the portfolio. So first thing first, I'm keeping 2K in cash just because in case the market presents better opportunity to buy back in, I'll have a little bit of firing power to buy back in at a cheaper evaluation for stocks. So I'm selling 4K out of ARK, and let me show you guys exactly where I'm putting that money. So if we take a quick look here, you guys can see I'm selling all this ARK Invest funds here, and I'm selling 4K across the board. We're selling out of that. So right now, if you look at the buy side, we have 8 buys, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to concentrate that money into my high conviction stocks. And what's higher than basically putting the money across into the stocks, the ETFs that I have here that pays out on a monthly basis. At least I'll be earning something on that money every month, and that will be on a monthly basis. And then I'm putting $1,000 into Tesla just because it has fallen below 1,000. I was going to buy Tesla yesterday when it was just below 800, so I missed that chance. But Tesla has their earnings coming up very, very soon, and if they do well with the earnings, it could push the stock up, and it would be a quick arbitrage to put this money in today, maybe get out of it in 2 days if the stock really goes up high. And if the stock goes down, then I have the extra $2,000, that I have here that I can trickle in to something like a Tesla. So that is what I'm doing with this position. I'm just trying to concentrate all the ARK positions that I have here, just trying to concentrate them into Tesla, which is my highest conviction stock, and the monthly income section here. That is what I'm trying to do. I think this is a better strategy with all the things that is going on in the markets right now. There's a lot of uncertainties in the market. So I'd rather concentrate the portfolio into my high conviction stocks, a group of individual stocks that basically pays me every month. So that is the last changes to the portfolio. That is going to be it for a while. So right here, this is the current allocation here. Passive income has 68%, which is good. I want to really beef up this section this year. If I can get this section up to 100 grand, I'll be so happy about that. I want to beef that up this year. This ETF section has 5%, 9, and then 1. I reallocated this to be 1, and then global growth has 5, 5, 5, which I'm okay with those. And my higher risk play, which is this 2 right here. Basically, my higher risk plays, I'm reducing the allocation. I'm just gonna slowly build into it, into the higher risk plays as the market goes down. I think that is that's a better strategy to use. So, and I needed to raise cash. I need to raise cash because if the market provides opportunity, it would be better to have a little bit of cash to go in, because I'm tight on new money right now to be able to invest. Even this month, take a quick look here. This month I've only invested about $2,800 as compared to last month that I invested well over this is last quarter. If you divide this, I invested well over 5,000. I have a video coming up on that soon, so stay tuned. So the truth of the matter is, nobody likes to see their portfolio go down. Nobody likes to open their investments and they see everything that they've worked for. They see everything goes down. But this is a part of the market. Real estate goes up and down, even though we might not see it. I'll leave you guys up with a quote that Warren Buffett once said, that the market is just a tool that offers you different prices every day. You don't have to accept the price that the market gives you every day. All you just have to do is, you look at the market and you're like, okay, that's what you're offering me today. I don't want it. Oh, today, this is what you're offering me today. I don't want it. Oh, this is what you're offering me today. Okay, I want it. That's how you have to look at the market. That's how I'm looking at the market. If you guys can see, my portfolio is down as well, but I'm staying true to what I'm doing here. Just staying focused. I made all these changes to the portfolio, to the sections. I made a lot of changes to the cryptocurrency section. And I'm just staying focused and just keep on dollar cost averaging into the stock market like I normally do. So yeah, I hope this has been a voice of reason. Just my 2 cents here. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you a little bit of my 2 cents here. What I feel like is going on. You know, we don't have a lot of control over the things that's going on in the markets these days, but we can stay put doing the same thing that we've been doing, which is what matters the most when it comes to investing. Anyways, the only control you have is what the amount of money you put into the markets, and you just stay chilled and let that money go out and go make you some money. You know, that is the only thing we can do in the markets, is just to stay chilled and let our money go out and go make some money for us. And then we just work hard to try to put more money into the markets. So that way you can get to have a certain amount of money that you want to have. Like for me, the goal is to get this portfolio up to $1 million. That's why the channel is called $1 million challenge. That is the goal. I don't have no control over anything else that is going to happen. The only thing that I have control over is this right here, the amount of money I contribute, add into the portfolio. And you know, I'm staying focused, and I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing. So if you like this content here on this channel, if you like the things that I do here, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to see this portfolio update, I'm doing this portfolio update this year. I'm doing it 3 times a month. So if you want to see the portfolio update, please stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for that. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.